Gabon is a tropical country on the equator on the west coast of Africa. We're the second most forested country on Earth. 88% of our country is covered in lush tropical rainforests. And those tropical rainforests are a very rich source of beautiful tropical hardwoods, the mahoganies, the kivazingo, many wenge, many different species of tropical hardwood which are in great demand around the world. Our philosophy in Gabon is that if we don't develop our forests, if we don't manage our forests and exploit them to create revenues and jobs for the Gabonese people, we will not be able to preserve the forests. Our President Ali Bongo Ondimba, has taken a very strong stance in the climate change negotiations that Gabon will not only continue to be a steward of the forests, but we will also reduce our carbon emissions. And so we take the responsibility of maintaining forests very seriously. Our forests, along with those of northern Congo, generate the rainfall in the Sahel in Nigeria. So we have a responsibility to our neighbors in Africa to maintain these forests. But we strongly believe that the best way to preserve the forests is to manage them sustainably. For 120 years, we exported logs, unprocessed timber. That meant that 3% of the value of the wood was realized in Gabon, and 97% of the value was off the African continent. But over the last 10 years, we've invested heavily. We've created a special economic zone just outside of Libreville, where we now have over 100 companies that are investing in first, second, and third degree transformation. And so we've seen Gabon go from, in terms of sawnwood export, 42nd in the world to 10th in the world, second in Africa. And in terms of veneer, we've gone from 18th in the world to second and first in Africa. So we're seeing an industrial revolution in the Gabonese timber sector. Our vision is that we will move more and more towards second and third level transformation, producing quality furniture, producing doors, windows, parquet, and transforming our wood into buildings, wooden buildings. Gabon is perfectly placed, both as a gateway to the US with the AGOA agreement, that means that we can export tax-free into the US, and also with the new free trade zone, the Continental Free Trade Zone in Africa. That opens up all of the markets of Africa. And so if you invest in Gabon, you're perfectly placed to access the huge market of Nigeria and West Africa, to access the markets of Eastern Africa and Northern Africa. In addition to our natural forests, our plan is to develop about 300,000 hectares of plantation forests. So this is a new investment opportunity in Gabon. And our vision is that by growing faster growing wood in in plantations put into the savanna so that they are carbon positive, we'll be able to develop cheaper plywood, MDF, particle board, and that will enable us to combine the cheaper, faster growing timber with our beautiful hardwoods to create more and more finished product and to increase the value of the forestry sector in Gabon. So we're definitely looking for companies interested to bring in the technology we need to move from first towards second and third level transformation. We're looking for companies with a knowledge of plantation forests and that using plantation wood to combine with natural wood to create finished products. We're looking for companies with experience in transforming timber into pre-packed buildings, kit buildings that could be exported throughout Africa. And because Gabon is so responsible in terms of the environment, that also opens up the possibility of combining forestry investment with investment both in carbon and ecosystem services. So at the same time as you are investing in the forests, you can invest in the carbon market, ensure that your forest products are carbon neutral, climate positive, and potentially generate carbon credits in addition that could be traded on the Gabonese system or into the international market. In addition to the concession forests that cover about 70% of Gabon, 20% of Gabon is protected area. We have some incredible ecosystems. We have half of the forest elephants of Africa roaming our forests. We have 25,000 gorillas, 30,000 chimpanzees. We have elephants and occasionally even gorillas and chimps walking on the Atlantic beach. And if it's the right season, you sometimes see elephants and humpback whales together. We have the biggest populations of nesting leatherback turtles on the planet. And so in addition to this possibility to invest in the forest, there's also the possibility to invest in development of ecotourism, which is just starting. Our first 5-star lodge is going into Luango National Park as I speak. And over the next decade, we expect to see the ecotourism industry develop in synergy with the forestry industry. So this really is a very exciting time to invest in Gabon. Do come and see us.